Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Lonnie and this is my beginner Plaza build. So let's go on ahead and get right into it. I just want to do a quick little walkthrough so you guys can see how everything looked when I first started. So I did all of this pretty early on in the game. I wanted to give everything a natural look and I didn't have much furniture and still don't. And like most people, I just wanted it to have that personalized feel. So after clearing everything out, the first thing that I did was decide where I wanted my buildings, and I realized that I wanted Remy's buildings together just because they look so good next to each other. The next thing that I did was lay out my pathing, and I wanted to line it with these little rocks. I actually took this idea from a Horrible Gaming. I will add her in the description so you guys can see where I got this inspiration from. I think this is such a neat little trick and it really makes everything look really cohesive. Once I had that shape figured out, I also wanted to extend the pathing so that way you had somewhere to go. These flower beds are also great because you can just walk right through them. I added a little bit of furniture to test it out, and I actually really liked how it looked, so I decided to keep it. At this point, I just wanted to move the camera around, really check out all angles, and get a good idea of how this layout would look. I also did a quick little walkthrough with my character because looking at it from those two perspectives are wildly different sometimes. I also finished Remy's entrance and I really liked how it came out. I added these pathing rocks to his mining rock, built this pool, and put his restaurant right there to the side. I put Wally's garden right in front. I just think that's such a cool idea conceptually, having the restaurant and the garden right next to each other. And since I don't have that much furniture, I wanted to place these big rocks to take up space. So first I place down the large rocks, then I go in with the medium rocks just to kind of frame it and give them a little bit of shape. And from there, I tie it all together with those small rocks, but I don't want to use too many or make them look obvious since they're right there in the path. And if they just look like the same thing, it might kind of throw off the illusion of this being a naturally occurring rock pile. These rock piles are something I use in every area of my island, and they're a great way to take up space. They also add a lot of dimension, and they can really help you with framing. So I made this little walkable orb park here, and I really like it. I needed something to take up space, and I felt like this was an item that could go really well in the front. Eventually, I'm thinking about making an area with all of the orbs, but of course we don't have those all unlocked just yet. Once I have all of my rocks placed, I like to go in with the underbrush. The peaceful meadow rocks also work really good in the plaza as well. After all of my underbrush is placed, I like to go in with my very liminal amount of furniture. I love this little bench. It gives a really cozy cottage feel. I also created this little rock path, just like I did over at Remy's. I like to put them one square alternating. My best tip would be to put trees last because they can really get in the way when you're still editing. So this was how it all came out. Let's go ahead and walk through and check out how everything looked. It's definitely not complete and not perfect by any means, but this is a good starting point for me, and it's something that I can really enjoy walking around every day and exploring. And like I mentioned earlier, this area is totally walkable. I can go all the way around the orb if I wanted to. This is also a great section for foraging. It's a lot of fun to go through. This was how the little rock path came out, and I just love this. I think it adds so much dimension to the map. And I guess that's everything. I'm not sure how much longer I can go around in circles to show you guys. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me.